It's getting out of hand, Israel. It's just too much fighting amongst our people.
Too much fighting, yes it is.
We gotta come together.
Come together.
We gotta stick together.
Stick together.
And be that nation that the Most High called us to be. Yeah.
Things are getting out of hand. So much going on. Man, I'm praying for the day that we all get along. Israel. See, we've gotta come together and worship the Most High. There's no need to hate each other, cause we disagree sometimes.
Listening to the Pinckney Show, and I am the Reverend Edward Pinckney. I have on the line, I have my two Hebrew brothers from California, Malik and Johanna. If I have messed up your name, you're going to have to forgive me. Let me talk to Malik first. Malik, are you there? Malik, are you there? Malik, you're not there? Malik.
Malak, how you doing?
Malak. Okay, well, forgive me. I can't pronounce all these Hebrew names. I just became a Hebrew brother. you can't look. You can't expect miracles from me. I'm working on it. Would y'all forgive me for that?
No problem, brother. No problem.
Would you forgive me? Listen, I know that you are here today, and I just want you tell the people a little bit about you and what you're all about, and we'll go from there. Then we'll bring on my other Hebrew brother and let him say a few words too. You go right ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, I would just like to first start off saying it's an honor being on your show, Mr. Pinckney. I had the pleasure of doing some work with this brother in Benton Harbor, and we did. He hasn't shown me a whole lot, but I represent the Hebrew Business Group, and our organization is designed by the Most High himself. It's about us waking up our people in different areas and actually giving them their identity back. See, we have an identity crisis in America. The Negroes in America do not know who they are. If I ask you what language did you speak, you say, I don't know. I ask you what continent, what land you came from, you're going to say African American. That's two continents. I ask you what your nationality is, again, you're going to say black. Black is a color, not a nationality. So what we seem to do is everybody have a Bible in their hand, but ain't nobody actually picking up the Bible and actually reading the Bible. If you read the Bible, for instance, if we went to Deuteronomy 28, I could show you that this whole Bible is talking about us. So if you went to Deuteronomy 28, your pastors, which go to theological schools, are taught to come back and teach us that we are not God's chosen people. See, the Most High has an actual bloodline, a seed of people that was being punished because of the disobedience of their forefathers. And they was actually sent on slave ships and was made slaves by the other nations. And it talks about this in the Bible. But our pastors today will not talk about this, but that's why this new generation is waking up, because we have to bring this out for all of the people to understand the true knowledge and understanding of this word. So I'm going to start at the end of the curses. Now we go to Deuteronomy 28:68. It says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. Egypt represents bondage, again with ships. So we came over here in ships. By the way, there have I spoken to thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies as bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So that's after we came off the ships, we was going to be sold as male and female slaves. The word buy in the Hebrew is save or redeem. So nobody will be able to save you or redeem you out of that situation. Verse 47 and 48. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart and abundance of all things, Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and thirst, and nakedness, and want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So there's no other people on the face of the earth who came on slave ships with yokes of iron upon their necks. So this is the actual identity that's in the Word that's showing us who we are as a people. And so what we do in the Hebrew Business Group, it's not like an organization, it's an actual nation rising from all over the world. It's thousands of us waking up. And what we're doing is we actually getting on the front line, going into our communities, going into our senators, going into our pastors, the people who stand up and say that they are leaders for us, and we making them either step down or do the work that they are supposed to do. And we coming and we going hard. We going hard. We going into the gangbangers and we shutting them down. We showing them their identity. If they knew who they were, the only reason why they're going around killing each other is because they have no identity. That's the worst thing you can do to any person, is steal his identity. You walking around with amnesia. So if I walk up to you and say, brother, do you know that you're from the tribe of Judah, God's chosen people, and he wake up and realize that he is actually a king, he can't go and kill another king. So I'm talking from experience because I'm in the battle, and I actually go out there and I see the word of the Most High waking people up every single day. And so it's just a pleasure meeting Pastor Pinckney, because we was actually in Benton Harbor going church to church, speaking with all the pastors over there, and we actually ran into Pastor Pinckney, and I've been seeing so much work that he's been putting in, and so now I want to stand with this brother, and he can help me do the stuff that he was doing, and we can help him do the stuff that we're doing. And so it's a lot of stuff that we got planned right now. And one particular thing that I noticed in Benton Harbor, since it's such a small city, we walked into that city and we were seeing a lot of racism that's like, I mean, they just slap you in your face, racism.
Absolutely. And remember this, they're still burning crosses and hanging nooses in this city. Matter of fact, you was at the Barron County Commissioner meeting with me, and let's have my other Hebrew brother tone in on that. Go right ahead.
All right. Well, first I want to give all praise and honor to the Most High Yah, and I want to say thank you, Brother Pinckney, for having us on the show. Then I just want to say that what we seen at this commissioner's office or this meeting was a tragedy. It was a shame that these type of things are still going on in our community, in this country of the United States. What happened was that they received so much money. I think it was $8.6 million or $86 million.
It was $14 million. $14 million.
$14 million. To go into the community, into our community, and make changes. Benton Harbor, and make changes and fix up the community. But none of those dollars are going into the community. And what we are planning on doing, and we're going to make a change. We're going to stop asking, and we're going to stand as a people, and we're going to make a change and start demanding change in our community. And we're going to start by doing boycotts. And we're going to shut down all these stores that are in our community that don't want to help our community, don't want to give back to the community that make them millions. So we're going to start off with McDonald's.
And you did a little research on McDonald's, and tell us what you found on the internet.
Well, what I found that Benton Harbor's McDonald's says that they donate $129.5 million back into the community. It's a lot of money, but we're not seeing any change.
No, but it's not true. It's just on the internet. They also said they donated money to the NAACP. We are the NAACP. They never donated a dime to us. But the point is,
correct.
this is what they've been doing for so long, and they've been lying to the people like they've been doing stuff. They don't do anything for the residents here in Benton Harbor. Matter of fact, this guy, Reverend Stein, went to that McDonald's And he called me this morning, and he told me he didn't even know that we was in the process of boycotting that McDonald's. But he told me, he said, I went to that McDonald's. What's wrong with them over there? He said they racist. I said, well, you know they are. You in Benton Harbor. He said, well, I went there and we was going to talk about doing a fundraiser, but it didn't cost them no money. It's just that they was going to have people come in and buy stuff and so, and they would donate money to this organization. They said, no, you can't have nothing going on here. Nothing. They said, you can't do nothing. He said, well, it's designed to help your business. He said, no, thank you. And that's when he called me. You see, anything that happens in this community, they get on the phone and call me. They figure that Reverend Pinckney will handle the situation, in which we are. Because we was already talking about boycotting this McDonald's. There will be the first of many stores boycotted. But look, I'm going to let both of y'all have a couple of more words, then I got to bring in my other guests. And just go right ahead, because Ralph, I'm bringing you in next after my brothers. Say whatever you want to say. I'm going to give both of y'all another minute to talk, and you can say whatever your heart desire.
Well, I just want to say this. We went over there to do a fundraiser with them, and they denied that. So we're going to go over there and boycott them. They didn't want us to come spend our money with them, so now we're going to stop spending our money with them. We're going to hit them where it hurts. That's right. Right in the pocket. Malik, go ahead.
This brother Malak again.
Malak again. Okay, me and Malak and Malik. Well, help me out. You know I'm not a Rhodes Scholar. I didn't go to Cambridge or Oxford.
It's Malak. And
Malak.
so
Okay,
what I wanted to bring out was as we just heard Martin Luther King speaking.
Yes.
And as we look back on our history and see the things that he was really effective with, was actually the boycott. The boycott actually turned around for us. It turned in our favor because he shut the bus system down. So from the bus system sitting up there trying to make rules about us not being able to sit on front of the bus, when they shut them down and they start losing their money and their pockets start getting low, then that turned the bus company into going into the system fighting for us to be back in that bus. So if we look at our money that we spend in the community, we strive the whole community. The community can't survive without our dollars. And so if we take our dollars, this is the only power that we have right now. That and the Most High first.
That's
so
right.
we get with the Most High first, then we take the money out, and we start. If we stop going to McDonald's will be shut down.
That's right.
So bad they will be calling Obama, telling them like, what can we do for the Negroes? And so this is what we're going to start doing in every city and every state. We organizing and we rising, and we're going to go in and we're going to demand what we need. And if they don't give us what we need, we're just going to start taking our money out. And we're going to start organizing business for ourselves, which we should be doing anyway. And so, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you, Pastor Pinckney.
Hey, it's a pleasure, and I want y'all to know that we love you.
It's getting out of hand, Israel. It's just too much fighting amongst our people.
Too much fighting. Yes, it is.
We gotta come together.
Come together.
We gotta stick together.
Stick together.
And be that nation